sea turtles are wicked, and no one could disagree with me. There you go. We open with a random quote of something. Welcome. It's AEW Dynamite today. Hope everyone is doing well today. Currently watching the hockey that's got 25. Get the motherfucker in there!
2-2. Very nice.
2-2. Sorry, we're watching the hockey and the Leafs just scored and we made it 2-2. I'm fucking happy about that.
I'm giving undivided attention to Dynamite tonight, but I stand by it. If Ruby Soho wins, I'm gonna end the stream and.
You're not leaving me, Dave.
No. You're gonna end too, and come watch me play more Yes Your Grace.
I do fucking love that game. Where's my audience? Who the fuck's not here? People should be saying hello. But yeah, we're just going into the second. The first period is just ending on 2-2. It's been a very good period. This period. To be honest, it's been very exciting. But Dave, I have some bad news for Saturday.
What's up?
It's AEW Battle of the Belts on Saturday. So it's like
an AD. Is it a special or what do we do?
It's basically basically because Dynamite has moved over to TBS. TNT gets to have 4 Dynamite specials, as they say, like not a pay-per-view, but like a big television special on TNT. The first one of them is Saturday. So on Saturday, it's the TV special. Yeah, sure. Let me know the highlights, mate.
You need to share that with Tom.
What?
I told Jessie she needs to share something with you because I think you'd appreciate it.
Please share.
Messenger. She sent it to you on Messenger.
Nice. I like that. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, I'm sorry. Fuck, I know Carter to lose. Sorry, Will Ospreay's my boy. Fucking love Will Ospreay. Seen that guy wrestle live. I love my new Google thing though, Dave. Gives me sports updates. Like it's going to tell me end of first period, Maple Leafs 2, Oilers 2.
Yeah, that's going to become annoying to you because it does it on my phone too, or just mine and Jesse's phone too, or it did before we got a new one. Because you search the score of the Toronto Edmonton game and it can't discern which one you're actually searching. So it goes and it'll show you starts showing you scores for Edmonton and Toronto. And then guess what? Those will actually split off into other ones. And the more you ignore them, the less they'll show up. But you have to sit there and ignore Edmonton games for fucking ever. And then it starts showing up other games because, the Edmonton games are popping up with other teams. And
hey, Sammy, welcome.
What the fuck's going on with my viewer counter? Why are you broken?
Minoru Suzuki won. Decent. Sounds like a good night. I would have watched it, but I wasn't fucking awake. I didn't get up until like 12-ish, half 11, 12.
My viewer counter's broken tonight.
Yeah?
Yeah, according to YouTube, I have 3 viewers. Oh, wait. I'm not even live yet.
Yeah, I say you've got 3 people
live.
waiting, dude. I need to go back and watch it. I would have watched.
Because I have to zoom it in for the chat, right? Because otherwise I can't fucking read it. With or without glasses, I need it zoomed in. Oh, and there's somebody new who's all elite as well, apparently. And we are live on Crack Screen Productions. I'm Crazy Dave, joined by All Things Wrestling, Mr. Tom. What's going on, Mr. Tom?
Not much, just sitting here watching a bit of hockey. You know what?
Your name is no longer Mr. Tom, it is Major Tom. And I'll be ground control. So every time I want to talk to you, I can go, "This is ground control to Major Tom."
That works.
Yeah, and I'll still be talking to your empty chair, but it'll be okay.
My empty chair's not here at the moment. I'm in the chair.
You know what you should do? You should get a cardboard cutout of yourself to put in the chair while you're gone that says "I will be right back" with a speech bubble.
I probably should. That'd be amazing.
I like somebody. It's okay. I'm telling you right now, I stole that from somebody else. The cardboard cutout idea, but like, I thought it was hilarious.
That is hilarious. You know what I love, Dave? How I do my desktop
What's going on,
audio.
David? Static noise? Not much I can do about it currently. I think I need to go and get a new cord.
Hey, Mohammed, welcome. I wanted Osprey to win as well. Yeah, Dave, the good.
Oh shit.
Oh, check your desktop audio because we were strict.
Yeah.
You make sure that's not on. Yeah, basically how I do mine is I have to change my listening device to make it work. So I change it back when I'm finished. So yeah, I'm gonna mute it just in case.
Sorry. What are you on about? I was worried about system volume and desktop audio coming through because I have cable on already and.
Yeah, just check that. Jesus Christ, KK.
Sorry, what were you saying about, like, I think you were trying to help me eliminate the static, yeah?
I don't know what static is.
Because when I look at OBS, the meters are at 0 when we're quiet.
What's the static, KK? You're gonna have to kind of elaborate. One sec. Let me just unmute you. I don't hear any static noise. Say something.
Something?
Nope, there's absolutely no static noise that I can hear.
I mean, I have a little bit of a hum in my headphones whenever Jesse's whenever I have a second headset plugged in, like I get a little in my headphones, and there's nothing I can do to get rid of that. Oh yeah, because it's a hot connection, man. It's gonna go and make staticky noises when you plug shit in. No, we got these, like 2 months before Christmas. It's our All Things Wrestling t-shirts.
I say.
See? That's Tom's face right there. Sit up a little bit, honey.
You know what? I'm going to put mine on as well. I'll be back in a second.
I pay about 45 to $50 for a very minimal package, like a basic cable package with a couple extra channels. Yeah, I mean, I forget what we were gonna do Saturday, but yeah, I'm with a company named Bell.
There you go. Even I have an All Things Wrestling t-shirt. I have like 4.
One of the oldest telephone and cable companies to exist in Canada.
Yeah, it looks black, but I can
what were
guarantee
we
you
gonna
this
do?
is purple.
You said
Holy
Saturday's battle
fucking
for the belt. What were
Dave.
we gonna do Saturday instead?
Probably do battle buff. Dave, you know I've just realised how much weight I've lost by wearing this shirt. It's fucking baggy as shit on me now. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
But, okay, before we found out it was Battle of the Belts, what were we doing Saturday?
Hockey, which I'm probably still going to watch, just do the stream about Battle of the Belts. Because more people will search for Battle of the Belts than they will search for fucking hockey. I was asleep, Landon. Sorry, I'm kind of going through something at the moment. I've literally spent most of the fucking day in bed for the last couple of days, which is probably a good thing that me and Dave do something and try and keep me out of fucking bed.
Yeah, I was up till about 4 waiting for you. I figured if you're not going to message me at that point, then...
Yeah, when I left after our stream, I pretty much went to bed. Yeah, Jesus Christ, this t-shirt is baggy. I guarantee you guys, this t-shirt is dark purple, slightly darker than the purple on screen. It's not a black t-shirt. But fuck me, it's baggy as shit.
Here's the thing though, Landon. If we missed it, did it really happen at all?
Exactly. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm good, Resident Evil. How
Wait,
are you,
is this
mate?
for the belt?
Wouldn't surprise me. Probably not.
I need to read my description. Is this for the belt? Is this a rematch?
Yes, it is a rematch. It is for the belt. We are starting with the title match.
Honey, I can't reach with it.
Alright.
Okay, big circle, please. Oh, why is it not going away? Alright, cool. This is gonna be a good match. Last one went to a 60-minute time limit.
I don't mean to cover your face, but I've got to cover your face.
What?
On the screen, I've got to cover your face so I can put the hockey over you. Still got your chat open, just had to remove your face.
Why not put it where the AEW logo is?
Oh no, I'm not putting it on the screen. I meant on my, my top screen where I have you, so I can see you and see your chat. I've covered you up. You're still on the screen.
Okay. Oh, that's right too. It comes to a judge's decision. We got Mark Henry. We got Big Show. Sorry, Paul White. And who's the middle guy?
I don't know. I'm off that now. Let me go back. Wait, is that Road Dogg? Hey, one sec. No, I don't know who that is. Oh, it's Jerry Lynn.
Who's the middle guy?
Jerry Lynn. He's a former ECW wrestler, and that he's quite a legend of the business.
I need you to scratch that area, like underneath the shirt. Sorry.
Welcome, Sam. How are you doing today, man?
Follow it up. Yeah.
We are live on TBS.
All right, thank you.
Well, more in reality, we are live on Fox
My
TV.
back is giving me an itch. Whew.
Hey, welcome, Chairman. How you doing, man? What's up with you, man? It was already advertised to open the show, Sam. This match was already advertised to be the opening match.
Yeah, but I think they're booking it backwards again. This should be a main event match.
Yeah, but they want to grab the audience from the start. The bulk of your audience joins at the start and is gone by the end. And they won't stick around. So if you want people to the show started off really good, maybe I'll consider tuning in to the beginning of next week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you got paid, mate. Hey, Mike, welcome. I'm not doing too bad. How are you doing, Mike? I don't know. Just AW for you.
Laundromats can be useful. I mean, the blanket that I put on my couch to add some extra cushion to it, also I mean, it used to drape over the back, but it just doesn't stay. But it was my dog's favorite like laying spot. Like we bought her like $100 fucking dog bed, and she would rather lay on this blanket. So, but it needs to be washed every so often because we're sitting on it. We eat. We do a lot of shit in this
I love
office,
that,
including
Chairman.
eating and drinking. So shit gets spilled, and it needs to be washed every so often. But it's too big for our machines here at the house. That are included in our rent. So laundromat's useful, man. I go to the laundromat and wash that blanket.
There's literally one near me, David. I've never been to it, but there's one near me.
Yeah, they're not uncommon.
I love Chairman's comment though, Dave. When's day 2 for WWE? They're not doing a day 2, Chairman. Only a day 1. Day 1 is basically because it's on the first day of the year. The next pay-per-view WWE are doing.
Their next pay-per-view should be 38 days later. Or their next pay-per-view, sorry.
Look in the description, Mike. I haven't really looked. There's world title match between Hangman Adam Page and Bryan Danielson. Yeah, they're not doing a day 2, mate. The next WWE pay-per-view is Royal Rumble on the 29th of January.
Satellite TV has one major disadvantage, and that's that if the weather is brutal enough, you are not getting TV service.
I didn't know, Sam. I didn't catch that. No, they wrestled a few weeks ago, and this is the rematch. Because it was a draw, they're having a rematch.
Yeah, and this one can't end in a time limit draw. There is a panel of judges to judge the match, and the championship will be awarded by their judgment. If
there's no pinfall or submission.
We've established that one of them is Paul White, the other one of them is Mark Henry,
and the last one is Jerry Lynn.
Is who?
Jerry Lynn. He was big in WCW and early days of TNA. Why would they do a day 2? Because then they'd have to do it on the 2nd of January. They only did day 1 because it was literally the first day of the year, which, to be fair, I don't, as a pay-per-view name, right, David, actually wasn't a bad name. I actually liked the name Day 1. It worked.
Your internet's through satellite too? That sucks.
I don't think they are, Landon. Yeah, I know, Mike. By the way, just to inform you guys, tomorrow evening, me and Dave are doing a over 12-hour stream. We're going to watch the entirety of Team 4 Star's Dragon Ball Z Abridged from the beginning straight to the end in one full live stream. There will be laughs.
Because it is a YouTube video from another person's channel, we can have the link pinned, and all you need to do is ask us for a timestamp and skip ahead about 5 seconds, and you'll be watching alongside what we're watching.
Yeah, because it's classed as copyrighted content, we will not be showing the sound or visual on stream. If it was a short, 10-minute little YouTube video, then it'd be fine, but they have problems with their own videos. I'm not getting Toei Animation coming after me.
Yeah, no thanks.
As much as I want to show it and you can see and react to it with me, I can't risk the copyright.
Subways are always packed in Toronto. Like there's that's
Team
the only subway I've ever
4-Star
been on,
YouTube
and they're
channel,
always
Mike.
full. Or almost always.
Most likely.
Team
yeah, but
4
Rick Steiner
Star,
never did anything to him, Sam. I like Rick Steiner. Scott Steiner's a cunt. Did we just score? Was this? No, this is just still showing highlights. Trying to figure out if we were in the second period or not. But yeah, guys, the stream will roughly begin around about 9 p.m. English time, 4 p.m. EST. Give or take like 20 minutes. It all depends when Dave can get back.
I have some running around that I have to do that.
We will not be leaving our rooms for very much during the entire 12 hours. Are you going to do the stream as well, Dave? Or are you just going to join me?
Yeah, I'm definitely going live. Because I want, if anything, I want Jesse's reaction. Because she's only watched a few clips with me. And, you know, didn't really know the context. Like, I'm sitting here dying to it because I know the context and what came before, during, and after that. And, you know, she doesn't. So it'll be great to have her reaction to it as, one, somebody very new to the Dragon Ball franchise in the first place. She's only watched everything Dragon Balls once. Like, that's Dragon Ball, that's Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and everything Super.
Yeah.
So, and she's only watched it once, so I think she'd appreciate a comedic version of Z.
I think so.
No, that shit's funny as hell, Mike, and very quotable.
Dude, I literally watched the entirety of it. Well, I watched the last half, I think the last quarter of it over the last couple of days. Because I started it and then the video I originally had got taken down or removed by the user. So I had to find another full-length one. I do have it saved on my computer. Because I'm not an idiot. If it ever gets taken off YouTube, I literally have the entirety DBZA on my computer, Dave.
I never owned a car. Don't want to drive. Like, zero desire to drive.
My answer, David, is £700 is the most I ever paid for a car. I'm still currently using that car right now. It's been going strong for 3 years. Oh, I got to drive a fucking nice-ass car today, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, my friend has a Ford Focus ST, which is basically like the more souped-up version of my car.
Okay.
Let me drive. It was nice.
And I think for health's sake, Tom, every like 2-3 hours we should probably take like a 5-minute break, get up, stretch, you know.
Yeah. To be fair, we're probably going to randomly get up and stretch at some points anyway. But yeah. To be honest, Mike,
yeah,
I generally...
but if Wardlow does it, then that automatically makes MJF champion because of the contract that Wardlow signed with him.
To be fair, Mike, I don't care about cars. As long as the car works and gets me to where I need to go, I don't generally care. Don't get me wrong, I have stuff in life that I've worked for, car included, but I'm currently sitting in my own house, dude. Now, if that is not something to be proud of, I don't know what is. Me driving a fancy car would have been the reason why I wouldn't have had a house. So for me, I'd rather take stuff like house and have a really nice house than have a nice car, in my opinion. Because I can show off my house a lot more than I can show off a car. I literally worked my entire life to live here. And I say my house, it's currently not fully my house. I do have a roommate. Oh, Hangman is really bleeding.
Agreed.
Nice. What, the car? That's definitely the 18-year-old you talking, Mike.
MJF,
trust me, the best piece of advice I can give you now is get the house. Get the damn house. I'm sure Dave will agree with me. Nothing will
Yeah,
beat your
house can be useful.
independence.
I mean, personally, I would have still stayed at home and used my new what's the word? The my new real estate to make me money. I would have fucking rented it out.
Yeah, but the
Make
problem is
that
you've got to
bitch
go.
make money for you, and then
True.
by the time you can afford a second one, maybe you live in that one. Take you a little bit longer, but
But I could
you
rent this
know,
place out for double the mortgage, easy.
yeah.
But
And
the
you
thing
do it for
is,
double the mortgage plus they pay the utilities,
what they
or
would do,
a little bit less than double. Or you make it double the cost of the mortgage with utilities included, and
the
hopefully that makes you some money.
well, the average rent for a place like mine is £550 to £600 a month, and my mortgage is £300 a month. So it's nearly
Yeah,
double for the rent.
yeah, and here's the kicker. You said you want to put down carpets. You've put up a few lights. I think you've said you painted the walls. Guess what that classified as?
What?
Newly renovated.
Yeah.
There goes your rent up a little bit higher.
You've seen my place, Mike. You've seen my house. Briefly, anyway. Want some hairspray? I'm good, to be honest, thank you. My hair will just go where it fucking feels like. It just
Is
does
it
what
just
it wants.
me, or has AEW been using blood a lot the last few episodes?
Yeah. I'm not complaining though, I like it. But then again, they're trying to go for more of an attitude era style, and it's definitely working. But they're not
Yeah,
using it
and
to the
there's
ridiculous match.
no
This is a
way
violent
that
match.
that anybody is headbutting anybody like a dozen times. I'm sorry, your brains at that point, the person doing the headbutting, your brains would be so scrambled at that point that you wouldn't be able to see straight either.
Yeah.
Because I headbutts a dangerous move. You hit them the wrong way with your own skull. You could fuck yourself up more than you fuck them up.
True. Are down payments expensive? Yes. Yes, they fucking are, dude. My down
Yes,
payment was
you
about
what you
15
need.
grand.
I think
Well,
here in Canada you need 20% minimum of the overall cost of the property.
think yeah, I think mine was like 13 and a half grand.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
let's put it this way: property costs have gotten so expensive here that in okay, my landlord bought this house about 2 years before I moved in. I've been here almost 6 years, so that's about 8 years. In 8 years, my landlord, this house that I live in, has gone from about a $425,000 house to almost $800,000.
mm,
And it's the upstairs is a what, technically speaking, two bedrooms and a den.
depends
Uh,
on what kind of place you're going for, Mike. To be honest, but realistically, the more money you can put down, the better.
yeah, I've seen most of them, David.
Uh, because yeah, obviously I put down minimum, but then again, I barely scraped the mortgage. My limit was I literally hit my limit to what they would lend me to get this place. With being a single person, I was allowed to borrow like £84,000, which is surprising. I thought it was only going to be like 70 grand. So they lent me just enough, and then the rest of it was a down payment to cover the mortgage cost. So yeah, I would honestly recommend putting more down
Um,
if you can.
I don't know how to answer that, David. Um, I was building fences and decks and whatnot for a while, but I've basically been replaced. Um, and as for going back to any sort of like desk work or what I was doing before that, I can't fathom doing that. I don't want some supervisor breathing down the back of my neck asking me about why I'm not making my quotas, like I'm supposed to have the fucking answer as to why some shit dick God knows where in the country doesn't want to fucking buy your movie network that he could literally call in and ask for himself and get the same goddamn deal that we're offering on the phone that you expect us to make special. Sorry. I can't fucking do it anymore.
Yeah, Mike, it may have taken me a few more years, but then again, the average age of moving out of house is now 35 years old, so I think I did pretty well.
The short answer to that, David, and the not aggressive version of that is I'm on long-term disability because of bipolar hypermania. I just can't do it anymore. Yeah, just I can't do call center work anymore. They're so focused on the fucking sales that they forget that people are people and they're gonna make up their own goddamn minds. And you know,
Dave should be a chef.
You're not. I'm not allowed to use. I'm told I'm not allowed to use that. Oh, you can cancel at any time as a means to get that number or that sale. But fucking. I'm going to use wrestling names because I don't want to use people's an actual name. But Jinder Mahal over there can fucking do exactly that, and is posting his numbers are through the roof.
Yeah, you're not wrong there, Mike. My local Macca's has just been pissing me off lately. They park you in the bay for fucking everything. Oh, you got one hamburger. Go and park in the fucking bay and we'll bring it out to you.
Now busted open too.
I think it might just.
No, Hangman's doing star jumps.
Hey!
Did he just do a fucking burpee?
I think he fucking did.
He just did a fucking burpee. I hate burpees. Burpees hurt.
Not when you're as fit as he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canada needs to hurry up and open so I can come over, Dave. I mean, you don't need your office anymore, do you?
Basically, I don't have fences and decks anymore because I stood up for myself and said, "You want me answering phones? You want me sending messages? You want me to stand up to people and be the foreman on site and tell people how shit's gonna be done and how it's supposed to be done? But you don't want to pay me any more than a general laborer's fucking rate. So why do I want to stand up to anybody? That's not what I'm paid for. I'm there to do a fucking
Sorry to interrupt you, but holy fucking Jesus.
What's the score of the hockey game, Tom?
2-2. I'm talking about Brian's face.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the score of the hockey game because you looked at it and it drastically changed. Yeah, but
no, mate, I'm talking about Brian bleeding like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Isn't
that what it looks like when you drain an animal of its blood before butchering? I think Bryan Danielson might be in trouble. And they're like smearing each other's blood on each other, like ooh.
This has definitely been a brutal and decent AEW match. At least as good as our first encounter.
I wish I had the money for it. Renting a house would be amazing.
Are you talking me or Dave? Because I don't work minimum wage. I've not been on minimum wage for like 2.5, 3 years. Hey, Sniper, how you doing, man? Just currently watching AEW.
I can't do it because like here's the thing. Like for example, and I assume Mackey's means McDonald's, right?
Is buying a house possible on minimum wage? Yes, it is. Running a house on minimum wage? Very debatable. Depends how many hours you do.
If you cannot afford to run that house, then you cannot afford to buy it. Because what's the fucking point of buying it if you can't upkeep it?
I'm sorry to hear you're on minimum wage, dude. Yeah, I'm on £10 an hour.
But here's the problem I have with going to McDonald's or something. Because Mackey's is McDonald's, yes?
Yes.
Okay. First off, and I'm guilty of doing this too, and this is the biggest reason. One, I don't want to see how the fucking food is cooked. I eat it often enough that I don't want to know.
You don't.
Right? That's first and foremost. I don't know. I want to be in that kitchen and see how the shit's prepared.
Yeah, you don't want to see how your food is prepared. Trust me. As working in a kitchen for the last fucking 12 years.
I don't want to be that poor schmuck sitting at the cash register, and this is the part that I'm guilty of, where you're the guy who has to take the shit from the guy who got his order fucked up, like you're the guy who fucked it up in the first place when you're not, and you had nothing to do with his order except for punching it into a goddamn machine, but yet you're the guy who has to take all the bullshit while the guy in the kitchen's just, listen to him taking all that bullshit, isn't it fucking funny? No, it's not. I want to kill you for not getting it fucking right in the first place, and this fucking shit dick for giving me shit when I had nothing to do with it. Call me bitter, call me resentful, but I fucking hate how society runs and how things are done. The customer is not always right. In fact, we're all fucking dumb, stupid idiots fumbling our way through
half the time the customer's fucking wrong. I've worked in enough kitchens to fucking know.
Hey, Tom, guess what? That applies to you too, because you're a customer too.
Yeah, but I'd never complain about anything. When I go out, I literally...
It's fine, it's fine, David. I'm not upset. I'm having a very passionate, a very passionate speak out about minimum wage workforce and how much it sucks.
Well, yeah, but that's just how their currency is viewed, though, Mike. You got to think $20 doesn't buy you the same as much as £20 does, just due to how the currency works.
Yeah, let's put it this way: to go and work at a McDonald's, I'm making $15 an hour, and that's and I'm making just maybe about $3,000 a month, and 1/3 of that immediately goes.
Hey, Michael, welcome.
The better part of 1/3 to half, depending on. Because technically speaking, this basement apartment that I rent could go anywhere between $1,200 to $1,500. You're losing on a single income. You're losing half your check.
Fucking hell! It's only a quarter for mine. Well, roughly, bills come to just over half my income, not including food and petrol and shit like that.
Well,
just
that's how it's supposed to be. But
hey,
shit
Marcus,
don't work
welcome.
like that here. Everything keeps in Canada and the United States. Everything keeps going up and up and up and up, but our wages don't. And when our wages do, everything rises the same amount with it.
Yep.
For example, we went from an minimum wage to a $14 minimum wage a few years ago. Before we went to $15 this year, right? A loaf of old mill bread, okay, a loaf of bread that I would normally buy at my grocery store. On just about every occasion that I go to the grocery store, it's a cheap loaf of bread. It was about $1.50 at $11 an hour. Everything went to everyone was forced to start paying $14 an hour minimum wage, and that loaf of bread went from $1.50 to $2.50.
Yeah, basically, Sam. You have an IQ of J. IQ is measured in numbers, not letters.
Tell me how the hell you're meant to survive like that. When the cost of what you're buying is literally going up by the increment that you're paid more.
Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. I'm glad that we live in in England. I can literally go get a loaf of bread for 32 pence.
Yeah, I mean, You can't find bread for under $1 here.
But in
I
England, you
mean,
can.
even at our local dollar store, if they have it,
Ridiculous.
you might be able to get a loaf of Wonder Bread for $1.15 to $2.
Jesus Christ. In England, bread's about a quid 10 at most.
Yeah.
Fair
Now
enough, Michael.
you wanna talk about like you want a loaf of rye? You're looking at $3.50 for per loaf, if not
Mate.
more,
Yeah, rye
depending on the
bread's quite
brand.
expensive here as well. It's like a quid 50.
You know those Dempster's multigrain breads that are supposed to be really fucking good for you?
Hmm. Yeah.
No? Or yeah.
We probably have an equivalent over here.
Yeah, but they're like fucking $4.50, $5. Most of them have like flax and sunflower seeds and like it's the whole seed.
Yeah, yeah, fresh. To be fair, it's not even £2, Sam. You can go get fresh bread from Greg's for about a quid. Or Birds.
Are those bakeries?
Yes.
Huh. For a small loaf of rye, $3.50 at a bakery.
Hey, Marlo, welcome, mate. Yeah, true, Mike.
Well, and that's the point that I was trying to make a few streams ago, where, for a little while we had roommates as a necessity.
One, we're not bitching. We're just having a conversation. That's how the world works, and this is a reaction stream. But we also talk about other things because if we just talked about wrestling, it'd be quite a boring stream. Who has the best bread? I personally think Warburton's is the best. Or Hovis. Both of those are decent. But I just literally, when I have bread, I just buy the cheap Morrison's at
Agreed,
Tesco.
Sam. Sorry, I'm just catching up with the chat.
I just buy the really cheap stuff and put it in the freezer.
And to be very honest, Tom, I kind of was bitching. That
Fair enough.
like
I could buy. I think it's a kilogram of grated cheese for like £1.50, £2.
What's the gram weight on that?
Like a kilogram for like a £1.50 of grated cheese.
Okay, so something like that. We're looking at almost like a normal sized brick of cheese to give you something equivalent. A normal sized brick of cheese is like almost
if you want a link to the show, there it is. Yeah, I do. The thing is, I have noticed grated cheese is a lot cheaper than blocks of cheese. But the equivalent of a block of cheese works out about £2 more to get the same amount of cheese as a block compared to grated. And most of the time,
I don't understand why.
I know, because surely it makes more. There's
more
in the process of grating it. Isn't there?
And you have to pay somebody pay for a machine to grate it.
Ah, damn, KK. Yeah, plus they've got to add the corn flour or whatever they do so it doesn't stick together.
Peace, David.
Peace out, mate. You're not wrong that blocks of cheese taste better, but for the price difference, it's not nicer enough, in my opinion, to make it worth the option. Yeah, the one thing to do I like to do with frozen bread because Gateshead, nice.
You know what I think it might be? I think if you actually weighed it out a brick of cheese versus weighing out the shredded cheese itself, you're getting more than a kg of cheese with the brick.
Most likely, but if you're on a budget, the grated cheese will last you.
Because you gotta figure that air adds weight, right? And there's a lot of air in between grated cheese, so.
True. Then again, I have noticed grated cheese takes a while to go off, whereas if a lot of the time a block of cheese will go off within a few days. Second that block of cheese gets air, it's gone within a few days.
I don't know what kind of cheese you're buying, but The problem that Jesse and I have is if you don't
Nice.
if you don't like we wrap it in like saran wrap at the end that's open and
Yeah.
it stays nice and fresh for fucking forever.
I don't know, it has been a while since I've had blocks of cheese. I only just buy the grated because it's cheaper and I'm too lazy to grate cheese, and I don't ever have ungrated cheese for anything. You know? I always have grated cheese on shit. Uh, but yeah, Mike. Dave. What I do is because really cheap bread goes off within about 3 days when you buy it. My trick is buy it, immediately put it in the freezer, get what you want out, let it defrost, and that way you've got the cheapest loaf of bread that will last you a lot longer. You're not throwing it away, and you've got bread for 32 pence. Oh, the show's only going to be for an hour, KK. But yeah, I tend to freeze most of my stuff because it's just going to be perfectly honest with you, Mike. I don't particularly like the taste of homemade bread because for a period my mum stopped buying bread and only had homemade bread. So I went through a period of only ever eating homemade bread out of a bread maker, and I got so sick of the fucking taste that I can't stand homemade bread because she only used to make it and it had a particularly weird twang to it, but it was the only bread I was allowed to eat. So I kind of got sick of it. But yeah, it's to be honest, dude. You're not going to make a loaf of bread for cheaper than 32 pence. By the time you've factored in the gas, the time, and all the ingredients, you're just not going to make it for cheaper.
Tom, I need some help.
What do you need?
My brain's stuck in asshole mode.
Why?
You went. I can't stand the taste of homemade bread, right? And you said
Hey,
your
mister.
mom
Welcome.
used to
No,
stop
this is
buying
AEW.
bread and started making homemade bread, and my brain immediately went, well, your mom couldn't have been too good at making bread because homemade bread's fucking fantastic.
She used a bread maker. And to be honest, I don't think bread makers are an effective way because it just makes it taste a bit weird. Hey, Spaghetti.
What's going up, Spaghetti? No, this is AEW. WWF is the World Wildlife Foundation, and we wouldn't be watching anything that they have. WWF was changed to WWE some time ago.
Oh,
They are
I
the
do as
World
well,
Wrestling
Mike.
Entertainment.
I mean, luckily I've never been in that situation because I like to have your hair, Spaghetti. You're my friend.
You're a mod. Come and do your job.
Do your damn job.
Hey, Spaghetti, how you doing, buddy?
Why does this? One sec. Bloody panel keeps falling off. I really need to fucking put this computer back together properly at some point.
That's good.
Yeah, it works for now.
Who's MJF facing?
Hey, you gained a subscriber.
I got a new one?
You there, Dave?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, good. Just checking.
Yeah, you said I got a new subscriber?
Yeah. I also think I may have. I think I also may have a dodgy headphone port Because a lot of the time you just go and have to reset voice meter.
That's CM Punk. Yes, that's CM Punk.
Well, how come Spaghetti? That was an amazing
Actually,
first
this
match.
one. Yeah. Thank you very much, Bigfoot Sasquatch, for subscribing. Much appreciated. Helping us on our road to 1,000.
Yeah, KK, can you confirm for me? Did you say Battle of the Belts is going to be 1 hour? Because to be honest, is it really worth? I mean, no. Page 1. Oh, fair enough. Spaghetti.
MJF. Okay, so basically, MJF was supposed to come out and wrestle a nobody, and he pulled one of his stunts and walked out of the ring and didn't want to fight him. So, and this was after the bell had gone. So CM Punk showed up in the ring, and MJF ran like a coward, and CM Punk probably turned around and decked the guy and got MJF disqualified, and now he's 0-1 and not in the title picture now. I think so, Sam.
One thing I don't get, I'm on eBay selling a Marvel Spider-Man PS4 game faulty disc for £10. Why are you selling it if it doesn't work?
I don't know.
Dave, do you want to buy my bottle of drink? It's empty, but do you want to buy it for the price of retail?
Ooh, he just name dropped the biggest show in WWE, MJF.
Wait, do you want to name drop WrestleMania?
Yes, he did. You should really be paying attention, Tom. It's a good show you're missing every night.
No, I'm watching. Just I'm paying attention. Just listening less to the talking stuff.
Well, we gotta go to No Frills for cream and shit anyways, so.
Well, stick to having milk instead.
Regardless, we gotta go do some groceries and pick up some odds and ends.
I did not, Sam.
Oh, shots fired by CM Punk. God damn.
I know.
Why don't you go and debut on night 4 of a buy one get one free 6-night extravaganza? God damn. Savage as fuck. Versus Wardlow. Told you! I knew it was going to be Wardlow before MJF ever stepped in the ring.
Of course.
Wait,
Oh,
people
Jesus.
actually bought her farts?
That's just fucking weird.
Yeah. The fuck
Yeah,
is
but there's
wrong
always
with
weird
people?
fucking people on the internet, isn't there?
Oh, this came out of a woman's ass.
Yeah, buying farts is weirder than bathwater.
What's going on, Michael?
I'm definitely confirming that buying farts is weirder than fucking bathwater. They're both fucking weird, but farts takes it to the next fucking level. Hey, Michael. It's not the women that we're saying is weird, it's the people that are purchasing the stuff, Mike. Women are free to do whatever they want with their own bodies. They're independent people, and we are not ones to tell them what they should and should not be doing with their bodies. I'm calling the people that are buying the stuff fucking weird.
Yeah, if
There's
you're
a
buying
difference.
some chick's farts in a jar, like, that's just fucked.
It's just fucking weird.
Yeah, Road Dogg got released, some random referee got released, and William
Still
Regal
weird
got
if it's
released.
Becky Lynch's, KK. Yeah, I know I've seen Sam, and that's just still fucking weird to me, bro. But Japan beat Japan, and I ain't judging Japan for the
Underpants
fucking...
are one thing, like that's weird, yeah, but like it's not a fart. Like a fart's just fucking nasty. You get pink eye and shit from fart.
Maybe you're right there, Mike. But then again, technically, the Bible doesn't say stuff. As long as she's not sleeping with the other people, then I don't really see where it is in the Bible that women shouldn't do it.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't necessarily have to be so sacred with things when literally on your dying breath you go, I accept Jesus as my Lord and Savior, and all sins are forgiven, and you go into heaven.
I have too many
At
sins.
that rate, do what the fuck you want as long as you repent just before you die.
Yeah, but he forgave people for doing sins. He let people
I'm gonna go this far. Is John 3:16 states that that God so loved the world that He gave His only Son so that we would be free of sin and be able to have eternal life in heaven forever and ever. Amen. Okay. And that Jesus was the path, and as long as you accept Jesus and repent, you're good to go. But if God loves everybody so damn much, how can He not accept that that's maybe what you had to do? You know, that's what part of a reason that I'm of the mind that Jesus was a manifestation of God on the face of the earth to learn and understand what it is to be human and know temptation and sacrifice and loss, and he's experienced it. That's why he gave us basically a free ticket out.
Yeah, but Jesus wants you to honor him by being you, not by being a blind soldier. He may have had followers, but he believed the followers should also have free will. If you're going to blindly follow him, you're not a follower. Blindly following anyone is never good.
I'm of the mind that we were given free will and free choice for a reason, and repentance is a thing for a reason. And I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm of the mind of like it's bad because of where it comes from, but it came from Family Guy, and it was clearly supposed to be the representation of your stereotypical Arab terrorist. And as the United States troops come in, he drops to his knees, puts his hands together, and says, "I accept Jesus as my Lord and Savior," and goes poof and becomes in heaven. That is how it sounds.
Yeah, but to be fair, Mike, no one can live a sinless life. That is physically impossible to not sin in this life.
You're young still, so it's hard. But like,
you're always
Tom
going
and
to
I
do sins, even if they're minor sins.
Technically speaking, you get overly drunk, you're sinning. Because it says within the Bible that yes, it's okay to drink and to have some wine with your meal or whatever, but don't drink into excess as to make an ass of yourself. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but it's in there, right? So anytime you ever get drunk to excess,
sin.
You're sinning. You are going against the word of Jesus. But as long as you repent for it at the very end, everything is forgiven. As long as you say Jesus is my Lord and Savior at the very end, everything is forgiven.
Yeah, but it's like if someone came and asked me a question and I need
yes, there are these rules and laws that you're supposed to follow, but I don't think it's so like follow this or or you get this. This is how you should be. Try and be as much like this as you possibly can, and be exceedingly sorry for the times that you're not.
Yeah, but you're meant to repent at the end of your life. That's the whole thing. You best live your life, but people do make mistakes, and that's exactly what God gave us Jesus to forgive, at least according to the Bible.
And I'm also of the mind that that the Holy Bible is only but a small portion of the truth.
Oh, it's not even the original fucking Bible.
Well, and here's the other thing that I also say, and you can call it blasphemy, and please don't fucking hate me for it, internet algorithm. But how can you tell me that book has not been altered by anybody? That
it's
book
already been documented.
has been translated more times throughout more stretches of history. In fact, that book has existed longer than any other book in the face of existence.
No, but we'll carry on, because
Christianity
is not even the oldest religion.
It's existed for a good long while.
Yeah,
and
well,
been translated from ancient Hebrew into this, into that.
Well, it's already been massively documented.
That it wasn't altered.
It was massively documented that the Romans, who translated it from, well, they got it from Hebrew into Italian, or whatever how the Romans speak. I believe it was Italian, and then they cut out a lot of content and translated it to English. So it's already been proven and documented that the Romans altered the Bible. It's already been documented. So it's not even the original Bible. And I don't believe there's
here's the thing. There is very little mention of angels, even though God's supposed to have an army of angels.
Which may have been in the original Bible, in the original Hebrew, but no one has access to the original Bible. Yeah. Yeah, but you've got to show me the fact that it's not. It's not the original Bible, Mike, because the original Bible would have never been in English. It would have been in Hebrew.
All I'm saying is
Jesus also wasn't fucking white.
Yeah, and he
makes no fucking logical sense for Jesus to be white.
And he sure as hell wasn't born on the 25th of December.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't even the calendar then, was it?
Tell me how he lived most of his life. If Jesus is white, how is he from Jerusalem and whatever? If where the primary skin tone is a brownish color, and please excuse my ignorance way of saying that.
Yeah, but when it's translated, it loses the original meaning.
Will always be the anime will always be the anime, because the anime refers to the actual animation itself. And in most cases, the English translation of a Japanese animation is not 100% accurate to the actual original text. And a prime example I go back to is I watched the Frieza saga in Japanese, and then listened to it as in English with the Japanese subtitle off of a proper DVD, so it's the legitimate shit. And what they were saying was completely different, and
changed the entire context of what the fuck was going on for the most part.
Yeah, I mean the story plot lines remained the same, but the conversations were entirely different.
Yeah. To be fair, Mike, none of us have seen the original Bible. The original Bible that would have existed in Jesus' time does not exist today, unless it's kept in a very, very secret location, which would probably be the Vatican, if it's anywhere in the world. But there's no proof that the Vatican even have it.
The Vatican won't let anybody go and see it. Not because, because it's probably degraded so much over the years that if you actually turn the pages, they'll turn to dust.
If they even have it.
If they even have it. But...
Me too, Nathan.
I partly believe that religion is also a way to...
Yes, it is
to have a mass collection of the population to conform to one idealistic way of living.
Of course they do, Awesome Jay.
For one ideal.
You're always learning and getting knowledgeable. Like, I'm not the same person I was last year. No one is the same person they were a year ago, because their experiences, even if they're minimal, would have slightly changed you and your thoughts from last year. Yeah, they are. The Vatican is one of the most hardest places to ever get into in the entire world, mate. There is thousands and thousands of years worth of documents down in those catacombs. I'm guaranteeing they've got some shady ass shit down there.
The thing is what if it's the current script that won't hold up to scrutiny once the old script is revealed? Which they won't reveal because they know that they're fucking and I'm saying it's all hearsay and and potentially bullshit anyways. But what's not to say that in all of the translations of the Bible, that somebody didn't alter it. There
Yeah, but
there's no way to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that anybody did or didn't, but it's a possibility.
There has been, even in English, there's been multiple revisions of the Bible. There may be very subtle changes, but isn't the Bible on revision 4 or something? Because they've slightly altered it.
In my house currently, I have a travel Bible that's one. I forget what they are, but I know one of them's a King James. I have another one that's a little more in older fashion and older script than that. It still uses phrases like "Thou art the purest," blah blah blah, right? Just to give you an example. And then I have another one that literally takes the entirety of the Bible and breaks it down, and instead of having all the little numbers and passage verse 1, passage 6, whatever, it's just the story, and you read it more like a novel.
To be fair, Mike,
there's many iterations of the Bible, and you can't tell me it hasn't been altered. At least a little bit. The fundamentals may have been left the same, but
I definitely look different, Awesome Jay. Yeah, my hair is a lot thicker. I've grew my hair out. It's getting cut on Friday. But to be fair, Mike, there is probably a high probable chance that Jesus Christ was literally just a peasant in the past.
and just to your last comment, it could very well could be some fucking 2,000-year-old story of the Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. Think about it. People coming back from dying and coming back and being resurrected, and all sorts of magical powers and great gifts and miracles.
Joseph,
it does sound like a work of fucking fiction at times.
Yeah, didn't fucking whoever went through the desert fucking live to be 900 years old or some fucking shit?
People living to be 1,000. You want to talk about long lifespans? Apparently, Adam and Eve had a lifespan of almost 1,200 years.
Exactly. A lot of the Bible, you can say,
at the end of the
sense.
Bible, it's got Goku wishing everybody back with the Dragon Balls.
Don't get me wrong. Sorry. If the Bible is real and God is real, then yeah, it could all be true. It could all be a load of bullshit.
I'm a believer, but I'm what I like to refer to as a skeptical believer. I can't 100% just put my undying faith into it. I believe I was given a brain to ask questions and to have doubts and to try and figure things out and walk my own path in that way. But I'm definitely a skeptic.
No, Michael, I do not.
I'm surprised you didn't laugh at my Goku reference, Tom.
I heard it was funny.
At the
I was
end
just letting
of
you finish your
Revelation,
point.
it's got Goku really bringing everybody back with the Dragon Balls.
What year do I think was the best? In my life or just in general? Because, gonna be honest, dude, my life's been kind of shit since 2013. God, I'd love to go back to fucking 2010. There's definitely a creator, Mike. It's physically impossible to
I will
not.
definitely agree with that. There is definitely a creator, and I also believe that for lack of a better phrase to use, to every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So therefore, and everything must remain in balance for that as well, right? So those two things are constant. To every reaction, there's an equal and opposite reaction, and everything must remain in balance between whatever. So if there's a creator, there must be a destroyer. If there is a powerful, positive light energy, then there must be an evil dark energy, a destroyer, if you will.
Yeah. We have the sun for
Just,
light and
just like
black
for
holes for
example,
dark.
again, to go back to a very familiar reference point for me is Dragon Ball. Beerus representing the destruction and potentially, evil representation, if you will.
That would have been a twist.
To Whis, who is the angel representing creation and the power to stop the destruction.
2015 and 2016. Yeah, 2016 and 2016 was probably the best in the last few years, Jay, in my opinion.
You could
okay,
that.
So God is literally a word for creator. Yes, then there is a God. 100% there is a God. This could not exist without something creating it. It might not be physical like us, but something physically created this world.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it. Anybody who's ever had any idea ever, where the fuck did that idea come from?
Yeah.
How did we decide to call it cow a cow?
Why did someone decide I should exist? Seriously, fuck you whoever decided that. I do, yes.
You just openly said fuck you to your parents online because I'm pretty sure they decided to create you.
Yeah, but not specifically me, just a baby. Why was I that specific baby?
Alright.
True, very true. Thank you, Awesome Jay. I appreciate that, man. Hey, King.
Well, there's a few constants throughout all religions. One is that there is one God above, like regardless of how many lesser deities there are. For example, Hinduism has many of them, but there is
Ganesh
still
is a legend.
One
Elephant Man is a legend.
Almighty, if you will. One deity that reigns over everything good, and one deity that represents the everything reigning over everything.
Yeah, God evil. And the devil.
Right. And the other thing that I found common through them was the golden rule: do unto others as you would have others do unto you, or love your neighbor as you would love yourself. Buddhism takes it to like an extreme extent, and they don't even squash bugs. Some of the Buddhist priests in these temples, because they believe life is that sacred. Those are just a few of the constants throughout.
Maybe I should go be a Buddhist. It's actually not a bad idea.
And again, this is...
True, Mike. Why did we get a debate about fucking religions?
Well, I forget the exact wording of the quote, but it's a famous quote by Albert Einstein, and he said, and even he back in that time acknowledged that that science without religion it doesn't work, but religion without a certain amount of science doesn't work either. I forget the actual quote as to how it goes. It was like science or religion without science is lame, and I'm sorry, but I had to paraphrase it. But you know, and that's coming from one of the biggest mathematic and scientific minds of his time.
Yep.
I don't know. KK might know. KK, is that her actual hair for Jade Cargill, or is that like weave or wig or? Because the way she's throwing her hair around, I don't think it's a wig. That shit would have popped off.
It looks real. Yeah, you make a good point there, Mike.
Yeah. See, how to say this? God to me isn't religion either. Religion is the brainwashing mechanism.
Yeah.
God is a representation of spirit and of, you know, a representation of the universal control switch, if you will. That's why I say I'm not religious. I don't believe in. I don't necessarily, you know, read the Bible like a nut. I don't necessarily follow it. I live my life my way, and I talk to God, and I talk to talk to Jesus and whatever. But I choose to be very spiritual versus very religious, and I just feel whether you go to church or not makes very little difference because they're guessing as much as we are at this point. You want to fill in the blanks, man? Just ask. I mean, I was like, I was literally down on my luck. I sat down on a not a park bench. It was I guess it was a little parkette. It was a little bench just outside of a bar, and it was in the back of it, away from where like customers sat, and nobody ever bothered anybody. It was just a little resting spot. So I was sitting there, and I had $10 to my name, and I looked at this guy, and I said, "Well, what am I supposed to do? I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in a day and a half. Like, do I go and take this to McDonald's and get some food that way?" Oh, pardon me, or what? And I sat there for another couple minutes pondering basically life and death. Like, what am I going to do here? And doesn't up walk a church group from somewhere in the United States, and they look right at me, and I was literally getting up to leave as they walked up. I was getting up to leave to go to McDonald's and buy a couple double cheeseburgers so I could eat that night. And they walked up to me and they said, "Are you hungry?" I said, "Pardon my language, but fuck yeah, I could eat. I haven't eaten in a day and a half." And they're like, "Okay, well, here's a sandwich, here's a granola bar, and here's a little thing of juice. Put that in your pocket while you eat your sandwich. And if you want, you can come with us. We're going to a church gathering where there's going to be more food and drink, and we're going to go over some things. And that wasn't the first time. It was one of many where I literally turned and I asked for something, and I said, well, hey, can you help me out? And well, but again, I can quantify spirit in my life. As I was walking down the street and looking up to the sky, and I said, God, this is what I'd like for my life. I don't want to be ahead of anybody. All I'd like is a sustainable, a place that's sustainable, whether I'm on or off of assistance, whether I have work or whether I don't. I don't want to be kicked out of my
I've only been
place.
gone for a couple minutes.
I'd like
2 minutes.
I'd like to have a few of the finer things, maybe a game console, a nice TV, maybe a nice chair to sit in while I use those things, internet, maybe cable.
I asked God for
I'd
fucking someone to
I'd
love me,
like
and
to
it's
have a
fucked me over.
spouse, not a girlfriend, not a partner. I want a spouse who's going to be true to me and take as good a care of me as I do of her.
Yeah, I asked for shit and I got fucked over.
And literally, I was told, move to Brampton. That's where it'll all happen. I moved to Brampton, and I've been in the same place for 6 years with or without work. I've had internet and or cable the entire time. Cable I could give or take because I have internet and I know how to search for things. So I basically get to watch what I want anyways. And I've had the more, maybe not the most recent when it's brand new, but the most recent console. And I met Jessie 3 months after I moved in, and her and I have been together since then. And I could lose everything else. I don't want to lose her because she's my true gift from God, as far as I'm concerned. She takes such good care of me, and really, truly don't deserve her in the slightest. But
yes, you do, Dave. You both deserve each other.
I could do a lot better, Tom. Not to. I mean, my behaviors, I could do a lot better. Not that I could do a lot better than Jessie, because fuck no, there is nobody better than Jessie.
I know what you meant, but I just wanted you to clarify before you got yourself in trouble.
Yeah, as soon as I said it, I was like, wait, that sounded bad. Let me rephrase that right quick.
Yeah, and I asked for a companion, and I got fucked straight over.
Your question, KK said real hair, and it's colored white, inspired by Storm.
Yeah, I asked for a companion, Dave, and I got fucked completely over. That's the last time I asked fucking the creator.
You know what? I'm not a big fan of Jade, but they need to put the belt on Jade instead of Ruby. Yeah, that as soon as I said that, I realized the implications of that, and I mean, I could do a lot better in my behaviors and how I treat Jessie. I'm not bad to her, but I could be a lot better. What? Tom, you got fucked over?
I'm not going into detail, but yeah, Dave, explain that to me. Why I got given what I wanted for 5 minutes and then it got taken away from me.
I don't know.
Because sure as hell don't fucking feel like something's got my fucking best interest in mind.
Who? What? Sorry, say again?
I said I got what I wanted for 5 minutes and got completely fucked over.
Oh. I need some context, Tom.
You know what I'm talking about, Dave.
Oh.
You immediately know what I'm talking about. No, we weren't perfect, Mike, but I got it for 5 seconds. I got what I wanted for 5 seconds and completely got fucked over.
No, I'm not the sort of delusional person as to think that, you know, I need to achieve perfection from my spouse, because by no stretch of the imagination is Jessie considered a perfect person either. She has quirks and things that drive me a little bit batty sometimes, like, but you know, you look past them and you move on. But I'm one of those guys that, yeah, I acknowledge my flaws, and, you know,
But the thing is,
I
Mike,
could honestly spend a little bit more time with Jessie doing what Jessie wants.
yeah, like annoying thing is, Mike, they got what they wanted. When the fuck do I get what I want? It just seems like every fucking time something starts going right in life, I get fucked over by something.
Welcome to my life.
So she got what the fuck she wanted. Bloody fucking wasn't me.
I will say this though. Jessie is truly my other half and completes me. Like, I don't know what kind of state I'd be in without her.
Yeah, you probably does, but dude, you might want to continue your sentence before I judge what you said. Hey, we scored a third one. We're winning.
Yay! 3-2?
Yep.
Oh shit, I gained a couple extra subscribers. Can I thank any of them personally? I didn't hear my alerts go off,
but
but
Mike,
I think
I'll let you continue what you said, but I'm going to
broke.
point out, yes, I know things change in life. AEW's been really good, Sam, to make things for better. The problem in my life is things go and they never get fucking replaced. That is half my problem. Some shit goes fucking wrong to make space for better, and that better never fucking comes.
Hey, Tom. If better off never comes, maybe you're better off without. I hate to bring up, you know, because we were just talking about spirituality and God. Sometimes the greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. The ones that you like, I need this. You don't necessarily need it. You just want that. I mean, everybody wants a significant other, but
Benji, you will never be acknowledged because I decided no. But also, hello, Benji.
Acknowledged, Benji. How are you?
You are not Roman Reigns, but you have been acknowledged. Yeah, maybe I should start appreciating that shit, Mike.
Well, hey, you're forgetting something. Not to mention a fucking really handsome co-host to, you know, sit here through all this bullshit with you.
Thank you, Jesse.
I'm so
Yeah,
vain.
you are.
I need you fuckers talking about me.
Yeah, you're not wrong there, Mike. What match is going on? We're about to have, I think it's the triple.
Well, and part of the reason that is that we look at, it's easy for us as human beings to look at what we don't have and marvel
Not
over it,
sure.
is our whole life where we are
Malakai
literally,
Black
it's
versus Bryan
ingrained
Pillman
into
Jr.
our brains at like a fundamental level that there's somebody better than you and you have to be them.
That's mostly everybody.
You have to keep up with the Joneses, if you will. You know what I mean? Like you have to be just, I don't know. So when you don't have something, you feel a lot worse for not having it, and you realize that you don't have it because, oh, so and so has it, and that makes me lesser than them because of it. Where we're so caught up in the material and just what we have in our hands and what we can physically grasp, that we truly forget that we are given miracles in our lives every single day that are our spouses, our children, our friends, the people we talk to on a regular basis on YouTube, all miracles and blessings in their own way.
You're not wrong, Dave. And yeah, Mike.
And he ain't wrong either. I mean, and some people, just it's not meant for them. Like my old man, he's had 2 separate wives and things just haven't worked out. Is he destined to die alone? Well, maybe, but there might be somebody for him. But you're still fucking young, man. You got like half your life ahead of you, if not 2/3 of it.
Yeah.
You had a lot of time left.
I know, it just seems like I'm never going to find anybody.
Stop looking.
Yeah, when they fucking find someone within 3 fucking days, it doesn't exactly make you fucking feel good, does it?
She's the one with the vagina. Jesse could find somebody tomorrow and all she's got to say, hey, I put out.
Hey, Jesse.
I'm
I'm kidding.
I'm not saying that that's what your friend's doing, but like, she's the one with the vagina. She's the one with the commodity. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She did, yeah.
Tell me they're coming out with a new one.
New what?
Ice Age.
Wait, what?
Oh, they're bringing all the Ice Ages to Disney Plus.
Sound!
January 28th. Get ready for an all-new movie event of the ages. Oh, Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild. That should be interesting as fuck.
Dave, I just pissed myself off.
What?
I opened a box of Mike and Ike's, and because I was eating the Mega Mix so much, I completely forgot that the yellow ones in the one I opened are not the ones I don't like. So I just threw the entire set of yellow ones away, but I like them.
Oh shit. Well,
God damn it. Fair enough, Mike.
well, and here's where I will never doubt that Jessie is definitely not with me for what I have, because when she got with me, I had fucking nothing. And between the two of us working together and making decisions together, we've built what we've got. Yeah, we had to scrimp and save and, finance a couple things, but...
Hey, cat strangler. I personally recommend you stop strangling cats. Well, here's your link. They do an ice cream flavoured Mike and Ike's? No, I have not, and they sound amazing. But yeah, guys, wait till I put my American candy boxes on display. There's
No problem, cats.
there's a shop near me that sell American candies, so I'm gonna go
Have
and
you
purchase some
have you
from there.
gotten the link? You've loaded it up. You're ready. You're good to go.
Yeah, I sent it to
'Cause I
him.
gotta remove it like right now.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, my mic was a bit more one-sided.
Okay, it's gone.
Sorry, I'm still bitter. I literally have spent the last couple of days in fucking bed. Because that's what I tend to do when I'm depressed.
It's funny you word it. It's funny you word it like that, but that's literally what I said to Jesse. Her and I got together in June, and by August, my roommate had moved out, and I needed a roommate. And I said, "Well, hey, why don't you move in? Worst case scenario, you have a room. There's an actual room that you can take if things don't work out. You've got your space, I've got mine." But I want you to come in, and I want to try living together, because I'm not looking for a part-time partner. I'm not looking for somebody for the short term. I want my wife. I want a long-term partner. I want a long-term relationship. And if I can't live with you, there's no point in us pursuing this relationship or continuing any further, because it's only going to cause further heartbreak for one of us, because one of us is going to get attached hoping for that long term. That's never going to happen. So I had her move in 3 months after we got together, and we've really never looked back.
I've got to say the grape flavour so far, King. I also love the cotton candy flavour. She's still currently staying here until she finds a place. She was always going to move out, Mike. Even if we stayed together, she was still going to get her own space, regardless of our relationship status. But I'm not the kind of person that's going to kick somebody out.
Oh, there's a botch.
Yeah, I'm not that kind of person, Mike. I told her from the start that if it didn't work out between us, I would still let her live here until she found a place to live. I'm not the kind of person to kick somebody out on their ass just because we've had an argument and split up or whatever. I still care about her as a person and a friend.
I kind of agreed with him there. That'd be kind of a dickhead move to go back on your word. You said you wouldn't do something if something happened. That something happened, and then you immediately go back on your word. That makes you a pretty shisty individual.
Which is exactly what I haven't done. She still lives here. Still got us. I still told her she's got as much time as she wants to move out. I'm not forcing her out at any point. If it takes her a couple of months to find a place, then it takes her a couple of months. I hope they are, Mike. I hope they are out there. Because I'm fucking ready for what Dave has.
No, Tom.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't compare myself to you, but that's the kind of thing I want, Dave.
I understand, but I'm going to put it this way. Jessie is a very rare breed of woman.
Ooh, they look fucking amazing. I need to buy those. Oh, they're out of stock in the American Candy Store. I'm going to bookmark this website, though, just because I can check out some more, because I want that box as well. I fucking love American candy boxes.
No,
but I don't mean exactly a relationship, Dave. I just mean somebody I can have here.
My first woman that I was ever with, and I hate to bring it up, I still to this day remember what her like the name that she gave me, at least. But I pursued her for like 6 months after we broke up, even though she gave clear signs that it wasn't like gonna happen.
Yeah.
The first one's the hardest. They get a little bit easier as time goes on, but it's not by much.
Yeah.
Just acknowledge she's the first of many. You've got your taste. You're hungry for more now. So
All I know is apparently I have a fucking type. And it happens to be short girls. About 5'4".
I'm about petite girls too, and that's
That's
see,
literally apparently my type.
I'm what I like my girls one of two ways. I like them big, or I like them small. And by small I mean petite, like short and like kind of thick. When we hooked up, you were small. You were skinny and you had the like nice curves and everything. Now you still got those nice curves, but
I'm gonna have to, Mike, because I still do fucking love her. I said the words and I meant the fucking words. Even if that is just friendship love in the end, which it will be, because I still do care about her.
I'll go for make some nuts for that pool.
Problem is, again, I think I still care about her more than she cares about me, even if it is just as a friend.
And that ends up happening too. I'll tell you an example where I was on the other end of it, where somebody cared more for me than I cared for them, and to be very honest, I hate to say this, but they were my little fuck toy. Like they whenever I was down, so were they. So, but she was head over heels in love with me, and I was into her, but not as much as she was into me. But so I mean, it comes around, and it's not just one way.
Yeah, well, where can I get my fuck toy?
Every evening, I'll take Rufus. I'll walk him down and I'll take him for a long walk downtown.
My question is, when the fuck is she getting home?
I'll have my video lab.
Hey, the main question is, do I fucking care? Hey, get the fuck in there, Kerfoot. Kerfoot just scored.
Nice.
4-2. I think. It just showed me. Or was that showing me a highlight?
What show you a highlight?
Just waiting for it to update. I don't know if it... No, it's definitely 4-2. It says on the screen. Oh, they pulled their goalie, so it was an open net goal. It's done. We've got 10 seconds left. We've got 10 seconds left. They ain't winning. That's it. Leafs win. 4-2.
Root beer float, Mike and Ike? That's cool.
Need to try those. Yeah, there's a local shop that sells 2 more American candies for me. Because, like I said, I adore American candy boxes. Absolutely adore the style of them. So I want to display them. I want to collect some really interesting ones and display them. So I'm literally going through and trying to collect as many varieties as I can.
What?
And I'm going to put a big display of them up.
What? Oh, I need to get off the couch more often is the problem. And it doesn't help that my meds increase appetite and fucking weight gain too.
Is there any way you can talk to your doctor about that?
We ate at the top of this show most of my food, and I'm fucking hungry again.
Ooh, root beer float wand.
Sour gummies are my favorite. I love sour candy.
Buttered popcorn flavoured.
I bought a bag of sour cherry blasters, and I was literally eating them like they were nothing. They're not even sour anymore.
How many freaking flavors of Mike and Ike's are there?
When I went to see Pokemon 2000 with my group home at the movie theater, I got a pack of sour cherry blasters, and as I was eating them, they made my mouth pucker. They made the roof of my mouth raw. Like they were super sour. Now they're not sour at all.
Hey, dude.
Either
do I like sour sweets? Not particularly.
Dulled my taste buds to the point that I just don't taste the sour as much anymore.
I appreciate that, Mike. I appreciate that. Maybe I should. It's just not been a good couple of years.
Well, hey, you know what, Tom? My dad told me that as long as you have two things, everything else will fall into your lap when it's meant to fall in there. As long as you have a house and a job, you're good to go. You have a place to live. You have a way to pay for that place to live. You're already leagues ahead.
Yeah, but I thought I had it fall into my lap, Dave. That's what's annoying. I thought I had that scenario.
And I spent 3.5 years in a relationship where I thought that was what I was going to be with for the rest of my life. And 2 years being single, wondering if I'd ever meet anybody again because I just spent that much time in a toxic waste relationship. And then I met Jesse, and things just worked out, and it happens when you least expect it. Again, I had literally the clothes on my back, the laptop that I'd been homeless with. Literally, like I was 3 months out of homelessness when I met Jesse. And I definitely wasn't looking for a woman. I told my buddy, like, hey, if you know any single ladies, invite them. I'd like to talk to them, see if maybe something can be made out of it. But I'm not expecting anything. I have nothing. I don't amount to nothing. Like, I represent the bottom of the barrel. Like, I may as well be a fucking bum on the street at this point.
He also had Bella too.
And I mean, on top of all that, I had another mouth to feed in my dog.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I was a fucking mess when Jesse met me.
And here you are wearing the merch of the best YouTuber on fucking the entire platform now. Free of charge. True, Mike, true. But the thing is, she never stopped me going on YouTube. She actually encouraged it.
Oh, she stops you plenty, Tom. We were doing
that's
a
my own
Pokemon
free
stream, and I
fucking
was
choice,
trying to
and
get out of Eterna Forest, and her keys jingled in the hallway, and off Tom went running.
I hadn't seen her all day,
I'm
dude.
never letting you live that down.
I missed her, Dave. I haven't seen her all day. I've barely seen her all today.
I know, but the sooner you get used to that, the better it's going to be for your heart.
I know.
You can't be, if you guys aren't together, you can't be that little puppy dog that comes ringing when she jingles her keys. Or comes running, sorry, not ringing.
Hell no, dude. Not anymore. Not again. I went through a friendship like that, and it fucking ain't happening again.
She yells from the other room, Tom, what do you, come here. Sorry, I can't. I'm live. I gotta entertain my viewers.
Yeah, but I'd do that to anyone if they called me and and they were here.
Yeah, I know. But
I should pay some attention to you, Mike. Yeah. Oh, you mean for them? What they would say, yeah. True. You're not wrong there.
That's where I got Jesse involved, and we've scheduled around my streaming schedule.
Are you looking forward to the Super Bowl, Dave?
Who's in it? Do we know yet?
No, it's not been confirmed. It looks like the Buccaneers might be in it, for fuck's sake. I hate Brady.
Well, anyway, so...
Yeah, fucking look for some American football!
Or Tuesdays, typically, I'm gonna start on the weekend, because it's easy. Sunday, sorry.
Yeah.
Sunday, Jesse and I usually take the day to tidy up the apartment, clean up things, talk about finances, work shit out. That's the day that we maybe even go grocery shopping a little bit. Like, it's a day to do running around in odds and ends, because our banks are open on Sunday.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right? But you got to do everything during the day because they close at like 4.
Yeah.
So we do that sort of shit on Sunday. Then Monday is typically a where we spend the day together doing something, watching Netflix, Disney Plus. We play a game together, like the Telltale series for Walking Dead. We've been playing a game called Yes Your Grace, where we run a kingdom. What else? Yeah, Tuesday She typically goes and does her own thing after about 6:30 after dinner is made. She goes and watches Netflix or whatever while I do NXT or whatever I'm gonna do. You got to schedule time for each other.
Yeah.
You know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is when we try and give each other the most time because she works Thursday evenings most days, and all day Saturday and Sunday. So.
Wait, I'm closed right now till.
To answer your question, I've tried Toxic Waste, but I've tried none of the Mike and Ike's that you've just shown me. I need all of those.
What? Dave give we happy few ago? What? I don't understand, Sam.
I'm assuming a game called We Happy Few.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna check something. I can't check it on my Xbox right now. Is that even open? No. Oh, it is in Game Pass. What's it about? Because I just started playing Prey, and I'm already stuck in that, so I keep getting killed by a monster.
It would be funny if I passed
Oh,
that
pardon
part.
me.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go and start over and just play it on story mode, or story difficulty, because then it allows you to focus on the story mode, and that's all I want. I get the feeling that it'll make everything easier to kill and just the game more fun to play. Yeah, but is it first person, third person? Is it a hack and slash? Is it
Oh, that's annoying, Mike. Just put it in this.
Anyway, I'll be right back. I gotta skip off to the bathroom for a minute.
I was gonna say put it in Discord, but you don't have that option. Put it in small chunks, then, Mike. I don't know what you're trying to say. Sorry.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Tom. I know. If I was doing that, normally when I get on your mic, I say, "Hey, everybody," but like in a high pitched voice. If I said it any louder, I was scared. KK.
Should have scared KK. It would have been funny.
Right? Yeah, scaring KK in general is kind of funny.
Oh, bloody YouTube.
Be happy to know I have just locked the door to the flat. Don't worry. Nobody's bothering me now. Okay? Fine.
Yeah, well, we've had some good playback, just less people watching. Oh, sorry, less people chatting for some reason. Views have actually been pretty good for an AEW.
Yeah, it's alright.
Could Dave be shitting any longer, Jesse?
It takes forever. He is full of shit.
True.
No, that was Tom. That was Tom. I was like, how long does David on the shit for? I was like, I don't know, he's full of shit, so I
uh,
10 minutes.
Hey Thomas, welcome. The matches have been fairly
How are
decent.
you?
Opening match, I would say 4.75.
Okay.
The Aleister Black match was about a 3.5. Jade versus Ruby Ruby Soho would be about a 3.75.
I
And
know.
this main event's about 4.5 so far. It's been a really good night of wrestling.
So apparently
Ah,
Dave
don't
was
get
saying
it
that
right.
you says the one that takes longer in the bathroom, Tom.
True.
Tommy.
Yeah. I'm back in a sec.
Go on from you. Go on from you. Make my ear. Jordan, follow me. Let's talk now.
What?
What, Tom left again there, KK? Holy shit.
Hold on, I'll look. He plays 3 characters. The world you are in is after World War II in England, and everyone in this town is on drugs and is a first person, a bit like Fallout. Okay. Okay. I'm back, by the way. Oh, Tom walked away?
Yeah.
Where'd he go? Did I not just finish saying he needs to stop doing that every time she jingles her keys and comes home? Poor Tom. Wow. Yeah. I have it downloading right now, Sam, by the way. I love you, Tom, but never heard of it. Yeah, I kind of feel like the Lucha Brothers didn't really do anything with their title reign, though. Like, yeah, they got to have a nice little title reign, but they really didn't do anything with it, did they? No idea, Thomas. We're going off the rails on an empty chair. No, you're still here. Or at least on Tom's. Yeah, clearly, because I can see you're talking. Oh, he uses cheat crafting. Disappointed in Ryu. Tom, come back. It's time to end the show. Well, we had plans for after the stream anyways, but like... Show's over. Time to end the stream, Tom. But it was really cool to see Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, known as Jurassic Express, winning the tag team titles tonight. Like I said, the Lucha Brothers really never did anything with their titles. I don't remember them. Couple defenses against FTR. That was really it. They really didn't do anything with it. No Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley. They're setting up Brock versus Lashley. And I think the plan is still to have Roman face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, so. Yeah, but if they're active champions and can put on good matches, then I don't mind them having it. I mean, they've always been over Jurassic Express, but I don't think it's too late. I think they did it just in time. It was getting to be about too late, but Jurassic Express is way more over now than they were previous. Yeah, no problem, Cat. Wait, Cat Strangler. Isn't that Demonica? I'm not a fan of Serena, so I'm not excited for that match. That'll be a decent match, Punk versus Wardlow. Oh, okay. Thought it might have been somebody else that we had in chat. Sorry. I hope Sammy takes the title back from Cody. Britt versus Rio's already been done recently. Not interested. Can they please pull the trigger on Chris Statlander? How are they putting this many? Oh, this is for Dynamite next week. I disagree, but okay. Okay, her gimmick is stupid and sucks, but she's a decent wrestler, quite talented. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. Okay, thank you. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna sit around waiting for Tom all night. No, Hangman remained champion. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this evening here on Crack Screen Productions. Thank you very much for everybody who tuned in and for everybody who hit like on the video, as well as for the few new subscribers that we got today. Thank you again. But like I said, that is going to do it for this stream. Come on, you stupid software load. Until next time, guys. Happy watching. I'm still watching Tom's chat or All Things Wrestling's chat, so let's behave ourselves, guys. Not that any of you aren't, just saying. And actually, let's see. I'm officially timing how long since I've ended my stream to take Tom. Does it take Tom to get back to end his? Any bets? I'm taking bets. I have no money, so all bets will be men bets. You know, just fucking around. Thunderbolt the lightning could work. Yeah, it's because as far as the chat knows, they're not talking to anybody anymore. Matter of fact, you guys wouldn't even be able to talk to me if I wasn't coming through his Discord. But I mean, like, I can't leave his chat unwatched because I don't think there's another mod in the chat. Yes, he did. I see an empty silhouette of a chair. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt of lightning, the river frightening me. Galileo, 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 Figaro. Oh, I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Spare him this life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? I'm just a poor chair, nobody sits in me. I don't understand how you carry 17 viewers with a chair. And I can't carry 17 viewers with like 2 people sitting on the couch discussing anything and everything, including wrestling. Like, it bewilders me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just apologise to Dave on my behalf. You can explain to him either. You can message him and say, "Oh, you should still correct all over again." You
That's
can
fine.
say again. Yeah, I haven't done that since October and November time.
I know.
Oh no, he did it last month a bit at the beginning. I didn't tell anybody.
I hear her.
Yep.
And stop.
I'm back.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. That's a good use of your co-host.
Thank you, Dave. I'll explain to you in a minute.
I'm not even gonna hide it. I had a fucking timer going to see how long you were gonna be.
Alright, let's wrap this up because I wanted to watch Yes, Your Grace.
You're welcome. No, not even. You were off by like 15 minutes. It literally took them 4 minutes 1 second .97.
Damn.
Oh, We Happy Few's done installing. I might stream that because Sam wanted me to play it. So
I want to say Yes, Your Grace. But you can play whatever you want.
yeah. No, I'm not gonna stream it tonight.
Yeah.
We already have plans where we're all playing Yes, Your Grace.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that. I just had something to deal with. But yeah, we should wrap this up now, guys. Thank you for watching AEW Dynamite. Dave ended a little while ago.
Yeah, about 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes ago. So you're not too
Hey,
far
hi,
off.
Tash. Welcome, mate. You're a bit late, mate. The stream is just about to end. But if you come back tomorrow, me and Dave are doing a 12-hour stream starting around about 9 p.m. EST. So I'm literally going to be awake through the entire middle of the night.
Tom, try again.
Sorry.
You're off by you're 5 hours late there, buddy.
Sorry. 5 p.m. UK time.
I'm not doing a 12-hour stream at 9 fucking p.m.
I am.
I want to be. Well, that's because you're English.
I'm good, hi Tash. How are you? Sorry, 4 p.m. EST, 9 p.m. UK time, roughly.
That sounds better.
So, Dave, we best make sure we've got drinks, snacks, everything. I probably will, Landon. I mean, I'm streaming till like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing it over the middle of the night because Dave has to take care of something. I wanted to aim for about 12 o'clock UK time, 12 o'clock Canadian time, which would have been at 5 a.m. But Dave is unfortunately busy at that time.
Yeah.
Mike, the other day I stayed awake for 24 hours. The other day. My sleeping schedule's all over the fucking place at the moment, and to be fair, for the last 2 days I've done nothing but sleep. Apart from these streams, I've been in bed.
I'll be right back, Tom.
Okay. Hey, Ronnie, welcome. I've literally done nothing but sleeping for the last couple of days, so I am wired as fuck. I'm trying to try and get some sleep. I'm sorry to hear that, Awesome Jay. Hey, Adam Cole, baby, welcome. Make sure to subscribe. Check out my co-host, Crazy Dave. Gonna just close that. Yeah, let's just minimize. Oh, you know what's great. All right, good night, Mike. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, damn, Awesome Jam. Sorry to hear, mate. I hope everything is good for you, though. I hope everything comes back. Yeah, we should wrap this up in a minute because I want to just have a bit of time.
I'm back. Sorry about that, Tom.
I just want to chill with Dave for a bit, probably like an hour or at least, because I'm not tired. Basically, I'm going to try and stay awake and then sleep for most of the day. So I'm going to be awake for most of the night. No, AEW finished about 20 minutes ago. Heh. I hope you're going to be with us for a lot of the time, Landon. Hey, Rowan, welcome. Why is everyone joining now?
I don't know, because you're not an empty chair anymore.
True. Any new people joining, please click the subscribe button. We are live pretty much every day of the week, for the most part. Miss a day or two occasionally in the week, but for the most part we are live.
Oh, you might have missed it, Tom, but Jurassic Express are the new AEW World Tag Team Champions.
Damn. Oh, nice, Rowan. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, we're actually doing... Me and my co-host Dave, Crack Screen Productions, are doing a 12-hour live stream where we react to the entirety of Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Original
Hangman
credit
Page
goes
retained.
4-star for the Dragon Ball content.
Ray Phoenix broke his arm.
Oh, it probably broke when he was going through the table with Luchasaurus. Then here, can you throw those out? I can see your YouTube, and you don't have a clue.
Yeah, we are going to wrap this up, guys, because like I said, me and Dave are going to chill for a bit, and we'll be back around about 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. EST to watch a 11.5-hour show. So it's been a lot of fun today. Thank you for anyone who subscribed. How many subscribers did we gain? I think I gained like 2 or 3.
I gained 3.
Yeah, I gained like, I think 3, maybe 5. I can't remember what I was on the beginning of today.
Yes, our teeth and ambitions are bad.
Fair enough, KK. To be fair, if you could get me a beer, I don't even have to physically have the cutout. I could just literally put it as a picture.
Yeah, but it's got to have a speech bubble that says, I will be right back.
Yeah. We could look into that, but I won't be leaving the chair much anyway. This is just... I'll tell you why I left in a minute. It's a private matter, so... Stream don't need to know, but I had to take care of something which is now taken care of. Yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, guys, peace out.